Hey everybody, my name is Charles Carroll, also known as Richard Windsor. Richard Windsor, look him up. It's great to be back here, it's been a long time. I feel really safe, it's been a minute since I've been to New York. It's fucking cool, and that's not what I came here to talk about, okay? I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about video games. I want to talk about video games, I know you all like them. Some people might think they're kind of gay. I don't know. Do you think they're kind of gay? You might think they're full-blown gay. I don't know. Would you think it was gay if a full-blown gay man came in here and mowed everyone down? Mowed everyone down after his playing video games for a few years? You know, start getting real crazy? I don't know. I wouldn't be laughing either. It wasn't supposed to be funny. But I'm just saying, you know, some people have experience. You know, there's something missing. There's something missing here. Something that most people have, they don't have. It's experience. It's military experience. Okay? Video games. I've been playing video games my whole life. Mostly killing games, and I started with Mario Brothers. And the Japanese were really good at making some real crazy things. Games where you could be, I don't know, you could be killed by a mushroom, you know? It's a sort of a sick thing. It must be it's a cultural thing. It's a cultural sickness. It seems kind of weird. But after you play, you know, the Japanese games a little bit, you know, you start to graduate. You know, you graduate. You keep on graduating. It's the name of the game. If you want to keep on getting better, you gotta keep on getting better. So, you know, the Japanese didn't do it for me anymore. It came to a point after the mushrooms. You know, it just didn't make any goddamn sense. So I started looking for the homegrown game developers, you know, the homegrown terrorist game developers like id Software, right at the turn of the 90s when it came around, okay? Wolfenstein, you know the classics. Doom, you know Doom, it's a classic training game, you know, people have used that to do some pretty rough stuff, I don't know. Let's not talk about Doom though, you know, it's been kind of done up a little. I want to talk about Quake. Who likes Quake? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Quake 1's great, you know, I love John Carmack, I love John Romero, I love the whole id Software team, they're very dear to me. I love their story, you know, I love them personally, some of them I know personally, and they're very sweet, But the thing about what I got from Quake, you know, mainly, let's stick to Quake 3, you know, I know you guys are familiar with Quake 3 and Quake Live, you know, you can play it. You can play it on your browser, you know? Woo! Netscape, play on Netscape, do whatever you want. But we can play Quake. Let's get to that later. But you see, when you start playing something really awesome, like a first-person shooter, something happens. If you really want to start, you know, really get into it, really start getting good, you develop this spatial awareness. You know, you're in your battle map. You know, the shit goes down, you spawn up there. You know, it's dehumanized, so it's friendly. It's a friendly environment. You know, you don't have to shoot people. You can shoot aliens or you know, just things, big dicks, whatever they have. Do whatever you want. It's fine. You know, it's fine. But you know, you have your spatial awareness. Your spatial awareness, and it's just like it's sort of like casing, not casing a joint, but it's sort of like casing a joint. Because when you understand something, let me put it this way: if you can navigate through a map, jumping backwards, you know, with your eyes closed, and you can still end up where you want to go, and you know it 100%, then you own it. You know, you own that area if you know it very well. And if you own it, you can operate in it. You can operate with Quake. And there comes a point where, you know, you engage an enemy in Quake. It's dehumanized. It's the training. Remember, this is training here. You know, we're not playing a game, we're not playing a sport, we're being trained. And there's a fine line. When you first start playing, you play a game. You know, you're getting used to the controls, you're getting used to how to move around, how to shoot things, you know, the right gun. But you know, we don't have to. We're not going to take baby steps here. We're going to go all the way to point B. Okay, you're good. There is no barrier between you and your opponent anymore. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the right maneuvers. You know, you don't have to worry about position. Not so much with the weapons. Some of these things are, you know, done for you. Some of these things they're all usually done for you. And there comes a point when you're playing the person. Okay, it's just the mind. It becomes a mind game. You don't have to worry about the guns. You don't do that. It's just the mind. And when you start getting used to playing someone's mind, you can start conducting, I don't know, not psychological warfare, but something akin to it. You can master them. You can master them if you play their heads. You know, you don't have to worry about the game. It's not that. Okay? It's not that. And Strip it all away. Oh my God. And you're playing. You're running. Because you got timers, you know, you're not just moving, you're searching, destroying, but you have timers in your mind. There's timers, you have a few things going, a few things to practice, a few mind expansion techniques, I guess. There's items you gotta grab, you gotta find, you know, it's a game. It still is a game, I guess. But you got those timers, and that can come in handy if you're trying to, you know, trying to figure certain things that require timing, okay? Sometimes it's just right. And that brings me to my next point. Once you've gotten used to competing at a level of the mind, not a game anymore, then you graduate. Because that's the name of the game, graduation. Graduation day. I graduated to Counter-Strike. It seems natural. It seemed natural to me because I wanted practical. I wanted something that was less dehumanized. I wanted practical experience. I wanted to graduate to something, you know, I don't know, a little bit more real, I guess. I wanted practical field experience. I didn't want everything totally abstract. I don't know, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of playing checkers, you know, I want to play chess, I want to do it right. And you see, Counter-Strike teaches you a few things. It teaches you how to be aware, of your surroundings, different than Quake. I'm talking about how to be aware of your environment when there's other people that can move slow. They don't fly around. They don't fly around. It sounded like the ceiling was ripping. You don't fly around Quake. You gotta walk around. You gotta take your time. You know, you gotta move it slow. You know, if you do anything rash, you're just gonna get blown up. You're gonna blown away by lead. It's virtual lead. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. Okay? So after I'm done with Counter-Strike, you know, the Counter-Strike class that I took, they taught me to sneak around and plant bombs. Because there's the counter-terrorists and the terrorists, okay? And it's just another thing, you know, trying to visualize a little scenario, wargaming, okay? And you know, it gets hot. You know, the game gets hot because you start to feel different after a little while. You know, after playing, you know, a solid maybe 10,000 hours of first-person shooters, you start to operate in a different zone. You know, you're in another game world. You're in a game world, okay? A game world that's not for most people, and it's not Call of Duty. It's not a sissy thing, you know. It's not watered down. You know, we're talking pure gameplay. We're talking about the mind here. We're talking about the mind here. We're not talking about silly things. And so when I think about that, I think about the killers, the catastrophe killers. You know, they all have certain things in common. You know, with me, we both have the training. Okay, we've both been trained by virtual universes, you know, these virtual worlds to dehumanize and to, you know, just break the barrier, you know, start getting people at each other's, the head, you know, head to head. Okay, guns, you know, I could say that getting a gun right now would be a problem, but I would be lying if I were to say that, because many people I know have you know, you ever see the modded, the AK-47s into a pistol? You know, the one that anyone ever see the video of that thing shooting up? You know, I know a few people, at least one person that has that. So, you know, guns, it's just not a problem. It's just not. It's just not. That's not the issue, you know? And I was starting to think to myself, you know, what do I not have? Okay, I'm not on psych meds. I'm not taking any psych meds, and you know, I wasn't involved in any MK Ultra, you know, I wasn't initiated, I was not a graduate of MKU, you know, so I don't have an excuse there. You know, nothing like that. So I'm just wondering, you know, what am I missing? You know, that's just that. That's right, I'm not a graduate. And I'm just thinking, you know, what's the best way to demonstrate? The best way to demonstrate my proficiency, and it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard in this place over here, but I guess if I really wanted to, I could just pretend. I'm going to put this down here. I could pretend this is something dangerous. And you see, when you're with it, when you're really with it, when you have the timers going, and you own the place when it's not cased. But I could, you know, go back. I don't have to open my eyes. I know the place so well. I was going to look it up at me. That doesn't matter. Because I know the exits. I know these things. It's hard to describe how to really get it together, but I guess I could, you know. If anyone would want to demonstrate, I don't see why you'd want to, but, you know, if trying to think how to correctly demonstrate this, you know, how to see if, let's say if there were 5 people coming right here with machine guns, okay? You know, and if they walked right in here, it would be just as easy as, you know, just getting down, just stabilizing yourself. I have my line of sight right here, I have a little bit of cover. You know, right when they walk in, you know, I have it together, you know, I see people coming in, I just sit down and stabilize myself and what? That was the worst thing ever. That was the worst thing ever. I don't think there's any way I could possibly come back from that. There's no way. There's no way I can come back from that. You got it. All right. Help me out here, guys. Give me some noise. That's not this guy. I thought I was going to blow my mind. I had my own mind blown right here. There's a story coming up. But not quite yet. There's a story coming up. Not quite yet. First, there's something else. Something else is a man. Some people might consider him more than a man. Some people might consider him a freak. I don't, and I don't think you should either. His name is Sam Hyde. He's a $1 Million Extreme.